No.
And do you have a breast history form filled out with you today?
No.
If you forget and leave your breast cancer history form at home, you get to fill out at the hospital. Oops.
Okay, so I'm not letting the husband back here. They do have you undressed, waist up. I'll be changing into the hospital robe.
It's comfortable, nice and thick and warm. Now I just need to step out to the waiting room.
Ms. Crabtree, have you had a biopsy like this before?
No, ma'am.
So I'm in the room where they're actually going to do the procedure. This is an ultrasound guided biopsy. It'll help them pinpoint the exact spot. Once they find it and do the biopsy, they put a little teeny tiny, almost microscopic marker in your breast. So that way, if anything comes up later, they know exactly where they've been in before. I'm going to give you a quick scan of the room.
I hope this is lowering your anxiety. Leave me a comment down below to let me know, okay?
It has to go to pathology. In a couple of days, the doctor's going to call me and give me the results.
Pretty sure the doc's coming in. I'll talk to you after. Now let me fill you in on what happened and what I wish they had told me before I had the biopsy today. It's just a very simple procedure. It only takes a couple of days to recover. There's some bruising that'll last about a week. But first, let me tell you step by step how it went. If you want to know what to expect at a breast biopsy, you'll have a better idea. If you do have questions, drop them down in the comment section. I'll be looking for those and happy to answer them. Of course, the first thing that you have to do is register and go over all of your insurance, and that's where I say goodbye to my support person. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
He had to wait in the lobby. So next up, I'm taking to the changing room, and that's where you get rid of everything from the waist up and put on one of their robes. And they asked to see the bra that I brought with me just to make sure that it was a tight-fitting bra. After that, we went over some more of my history. And then next up, we went into the ultrasound room to have the procedure done. In the ultrasound room, I got to lay down on the table. I was on my side, and that really helped make it a little more comfortable. Then the doctor came in, and he's actually the one that does the ultrasound and procedure. They got the transducer out, which is a little wand, and it's on a handle. Put the goopy goop on it and started rubbing around. Found the spot. And then they got the needle ready for the biopsy. But here's the thing. They numb you first. They are very generous with the numbing medication. And it's like, you know, when you go to the dentist and they have to do some work and they numb you, it's like that. Except it's stronger and it burns a lot. So there's no pain meds given with this, just the numbing. And once the burning is gone from the numbing, that's when they start. They use a very fine needle. There's this really loud, like a click. So they go into the spot and they're holding the transducer on your chest so they know exactly where they're going. Insert the needle, and then there's a click. But the thing is, you don't want to jump while they're doing this. Just know it's coming and don't jump. After they do this, they insert a breast marker. If anything ever comes up in that general area again, they will have this marker to let them know that's where they went into last time. This thing, I thought it looked like it was less than a 1/16 of an inch. And you can still do MRI, CT scan, anything like that, if you ever have to have something like that done. After they finish in the ultrasound room, they then take you for another mammogram. And this is just a real quick couple of photos just to double check the placement of the marker. That's where I got redress. I'm going to rant about this next thing that they did in just a minute because it also falls under what I wish they had told me before I had this procedure done.
they bandaged me with what looked like Band-Aids that were about that long and about that wide. Not something you usually have at home. And they put the antibiotic ointment on while she was talking to me and giving me the follow-up care instructions. She made sure that I had the tight-fitting bra because you want something that's going to hold the girls close to the body. And she gave me an ice pack, which is another part of this upcoming rant. Then she gave me the care instructions. Let me just go on this little rant here. I wish I had known about them before leaving home because they give you an ice pack. In this case, that's just how big it is. It's a gel pack. You can reuse it. I was told I was supposed to use this 20 minutes on and 20 minutes off. I've got a 3-hour drive. I got one ice pack. One. So it's not going to take long for this little gizmo to thaw out and get to room temperature. At 20 on and 20 off, I got a 3-hour drive. Plus, after I finish this video, we're going to go over and we're going to get some lunch. This little ice pack I didn't know was coming down the pike, or I would have brought another one. Another thing is that they tell you not to lift anything more than 5 pounds for the first 24 hours, 10 pounds after that, and then as tolerated. But you got the first 48 hours where you're not supposed to be lifting things. You're also not supposed to do any kind of repetitive motion. So, for the 12.5 ears of corns that are waiting on me to process and coming to my porch this morning, somebody else gets to do it. The other thing is the Band-Aid. Like I said, they're not necessarily the kind you have at home. So, I now have to go out and buy bandages because I've got to switch them tonight and switch them tomorrow and put antibiotic cream on it, which I didn't know I was going to need. If I had known this ahead of time, I could have already gone ahead and gotten it the last time I was in the store. So now I have to go out and buy antibiotic cream and bandages. The other thing is dinner. We're going to have to go out and get something out to eat because of lifting and moving and all that stuff that comes with fixing dinner. I can let my husband fix it, but let's just say it's better to go out somewhere.
Hey, wait a minute.
Trust me. So those are a few things that I wish I knew, and I told you the process of going through this. Again, leave me a comment if you have any questions or if you want to share about your experience, because that's just going to help somebody else. And the other thing about the pharmacy, I didn't know I was going to need Tylenol because I usually take a leave. It works for me, and I need to quit repetitive movement here. They have the reason, so I got to go out now and buy Tylenol. If I had known this, I would have had all of this stuff already. Hopefully, this video is helping you about what to expect. We're all different, and it may vary between procedures. This was just my experience. Share yours down below. Always, we're about #be Bodacious on this channel. And that means we're not going to let life get in the way of living, even though we may get thrown curveballs sometimes, okay? Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.